You'll excuse me if I am talking a little bit more softly. The newest arrival in our family has decided that she needed to be present for this one. Big fan of independent fantasy. So, Dietrich Stogner's newest novel, Extraction, released back in December, and I think personally it's time we talk about it. You ever known someone who just seemed like they should be better at things? They're smart, generally well intentioned, capable people, but they also are kind of just the biggest screw up possible. In some ways, that's how I felt about Aldo Marini, the protagonist in Extraction. The second book of the Alddarri Archives series, Extraction, is the story of thieves, a group of thieves trying to pull a heist of some very valuable bull semen from a cattle ranch, which is a fun story in and of itself. I was sort of surprised to see the main character is sort of just constantly screwing up and making things harder for them. Um, I won't give spoilers, obviously, but let's just say that there is very little that goes right for Aldo in this book, and much of it is his own fault. But just like those people that we all know in real life, that really just makes things more exciting for him. And I found myself rooting for him, but doing so sort of from between two fingers. A lot like Stogner's previous novel, Frostbitten, Extraction is a very fun, fast-paced read. Comes in just a little over 300 pages. It's not going to take you days and days and days to read it, most likely. I got through it in, I think, like 2 days of really like concentrated reading with the kids and everything. Um, it is a lot of action. It's got very quippy dialogue and genuine heartfelt emotion, especially in parts that deal with Aldo's strained relationship with his father, who is also a major figure in the novel. Though for me, it never quite reached Frostbitten's thunderclap of a climax, but I still immensely enjoyed the book, and it has some very high highs. One thing I absolutely must highlight is the character of Nath, and I hope that I'm pronouncing that right. Dietrich can correct me if I am not. He's the owner of the ranch where this semen theft is taking place. He is a chillingly well realized antagonist. He is a catalyst to what is one of the most haunting scenes I've read in recent memory, especially from what is otherwise not a super heavy book narratively. But from the moment that Nath steps into the narrative, he commands the respect and fear of everyone we meet. That's people that know him, people that work for him, and people that don't, just know him by reputation. He provides a sort of tension and intention to the narrative that drives several major events. Extraction might be a notch below Frostbitten for me. That's probably just because of how much I enjoyed Frostbitten and that group of characters. But make no mistake, I still view it as more than just a successful follow up. With Extraction comes a statement from Dietrich Stogner. He and his world will demand your attention sooner or later. This is, put simply, one of the best independent fantasy authors currently putting his pen to paper. I give Extraction 4.25 stars, and I cannot wait to see what is next in this series.